What's up, good people? How you doing? For those of you that are new to the page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. We're going to get right into it. Excuse me, I just got to reading something. Hey, I want to first by saying if you see anything below asking for a phone number, WhatsApp, or my broker, it's spam. It's not me. I'm going to just go into some charts here. We're going to look at two great stocks. And first, I want to open by saying this. Got to put these on because I didn't sleep last night, good people. Pray for these YouTubers. We putting in easily a good 80 hours a week doing this. All right. So I was listening to Stock Curry this morning. He popped up and he did a market update. Stock Curry, Curry. Look him up, okay? And listen to him in the mornings, and he'll tell you about what's going on in the market, right? Good resource. He talked about sector rotations, all right? So of what's happening is a lot of large money, is moving out of, blue chip companies, the more expensive companies, blue chip companies, the large companies, and they're rotating into small caps, right? And so the market is showing that the low caps are bottoming out. What's in low caps? A lot of high growth stocks, a lot of your EV plays and stuff like that. And so there's a sign that they are actually rebounding, which is something that we want to see. So you'll probably start to see the EVs coming back. Companies like ChargePoint, those type of deal, you're starting to see them coming back. So it's showing a sign that they're bottoming out and they're in a buy range, okay? And so that was really interesting. I want you guys to do your own research, okay? And so that was really interesting. And it's actually good news for the market. So I am still, this is me now, remember, I was, for every dollar I was investing, I was putting $2 away. It allowed me to make some really cool purchases. I actually made a lot of big purchases in crypto. So, but there's some stock that I have been buying the dips in, and one in particular I covered in an earlier video. Let's look right at it. The stock is called Volta, V-O-L-T-A, but that is not the ticker symbol. The ticker symbol is Tortoise Acquisition Corp 2. The ticker symbol is SNPR. SNPR. It'll come up as Tortoise Acquisition Corp 2. All right. So here's what I've been doing. Every morning, I want to show you it on my Webull platform first. As you can see, you'll see here where it says SNRP, Tortoise Acquisition. What I did first was I bought like 1 or 2 shares. I was testing it because it's a SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Company, right? And I was buying it at $9.90 because I thought that was the floor. So what happens this morning was I bought it at like $8.90-ish. It dropped down that much. So I brought my cost average down and I bought in some shares. And I got my average cost now to $9.28. As you can see at the time of shooting this, it's $9.96 and it went up as much as $10.12 at this point. So for most SPACs, for all SPACs, special purpose acquisition, the floor is $10. So here's a 1-day chart. And if you look at it, you'll see here, it dips as low as 885, right? And as you can see, it runs up. And what's happening is I notice it's doing this every morning pre-market. So before the market opens, it's doing it. And so, Larry, how are you buying it? I have the Webull brokerage. And Webull allows you to trade pre and post market. A link below if you want the Webull app. I don't care if you got 3 other brokerages. If you don't have a broker that allows you to trade pre and post market, then you're missing out. You don't use that every day. And I would say it's for an investor that knows what they're doing. But as you can see, I've been buying it at these dips. I got it at 9.28. All right. And remember, the floor for SPACs are $10. So my risk is low. So we're just talking about it being a SPAC. Let's talk about the company itself. I actually like the company. Remember, Tortoise Acquisition is the blank check company. Volta is the product company. All right. And they will be merging. Here you see it here. Volta Industries Inc. and Tortoise Acquisition Corp. 2 announced planned merger combined company to remain on the New York Stock Exchange, right? What I like about it is they make 10% of their revenue. If you can look here, I saw one this weekend in Oak Brook at the mall, right? As I was visiting the Lucid plant and the Lucid dealer. So you can see here, they do advertisement on their charging stations. That advertisement allows them to make an extra 10% revenue just in their advertisement fees. And I really like this company, and I think it has the potential to be a sleeping giant, as you can see here. And I'm starting to see them all over the place. All right. Volta Charging Station goes public with a $2 billion SPAC merger. Okay. And they're growing, and actually they're doing good. Now, if you want to see a full out video on just Volta, just stay here on my page, look in the search bar and just put in Volta, VOLTA, charging. And you will see I did a deeper dive on the company itself. So I actually like the company. Let's think about what could happen with the company. So in the infrastructure bill, you guys know that there's 500,000 charging stations that's in the infrastructure bill. So what happens is a lot of the times we think it's going to be the biggest company that gets these contracts. And that's not necessarily so, as we've learned with other SPACs for busing companies. That's not necessarily so. So a lot of us think that ChargePoint, they're the sure winner. Not so. Sometimes they go with companies like Volta. And so we'll be in a good position if that happens. Even if not, as you can see, I'm positive. Okay. And then let's look at another one that a lot of people, it's not a sexy stock, but it's one that I've been dollar cost averaging in, and it's Dollar Tree, ticker symbol DLTR. And so what's tricky about that is I've been dollar cost averaging at around $98, and it's 105. So I just been dollar cost averaging in, and then if it drops down to 95, I'll buy more. And you say, well, why would you buy Dollar Tree? Look at what stock go up during a recession, a correction. These are the type of companies actually that fare well, because people are trying to save money and they want to go to where they know they can get a deal. You can get a deal at Dollar Tree. Hey, I shop at Dollar Tree. The other day, somebody caught me coming out of Ross. And they were going, oh man, stock up. You shop at Ross, you better believe it. Me and my wife's theory is balling on a budget. And if I could save $1, I'm going to save that dollar and put the rest back in the market. Good people, I'm not flexing. Okay. And so these are the two that I want to bring to your attention. That's Dollar Tree, ticker symbol DLTR, long term, good people, long term, and as a hedge against the market. That way, I have something that I can invest in even if the market goes down. Actually, when the market goes down, these actually go up. That is Dollar Tree. And then SNPR. All right. Remember, that is Volta. It's pre-merger. It's a SPAC that is pre-merger. And usually with SPACs, the floor is 10. So the risk, the gains outweigh the risk. Okay. And so that's where I am with both of these. I wanted to put these two on your radar. Now, I'm going to suggest you guys that don't have it, download the Webull app. I have a link below. they're going to give you a couple of free stock worth up to $2,300. All right. All you have to do is download the app, put $100 in, you're good to go. All right, good people. And then you could trade pre-market and post-market. I also have a video on my page on how to use the Webull platform. We had a conference call today, and there's some good things down the road for Webull, the trading app. And of course, for those of you that want to get into crypto, I have BlockFi and I have Coinbase. All right. Hey, I might be in my sleeping jacket, but I'm going to try to start making more Instagram videos. Okay. And so what I want you guys to do, if you're listening to me and you have not done it, in my description, I have a link to my Instagram, right? So go ahead, subscribe to my Instagram, and I just want to get you guys this information ASAP, all right? With Instagram, I can go bloom, 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 bam. It won't be any graphics. You guys know I like to present it really nice and clean, but we don't want to miss out, all right, good people? Hey, we're going to make money. Now, don't go all in on Volta. Don't go all in on Dollar Tree. Remember, we're just slowly testing the market, right? But as you can see, I've probably made 5 purchases already, and this has been the lowest. All right. So that's why it pays not to just go all in at once. Okay, good people, we're going to leave it right there. Always in signing off. Live, love, check out all of my links below. Laugh and learn. Love you guys. Peace.